Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on example 2 here. And we are given the triangle DEF, and we are asked to find the side DE. So in order for us to find the side DE, we need to determine what we're given first based on the angle and the sides. So I do want to go ahead and write our acronym here of SOHCAHTOA. So SOHCAHTOA. And based on what we're given is how we're going to determine if it's going to be a sine, a cosine, or a tangent. So let's go ahead and get started on this here. I do want to go ahead and start off with labeling or pointing out where my angle is and determining the side opposite to it. So the side opposite to our angle is DF, and I'll go ahead and label that as opposite. But if you take a look at this here, we're not actually given the measurement of this side, so we don't need the opposite side. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the side next to it, and this one here would be our adjacent. So this would be adjacent. So this is our adjacent side, and the side DE is opposite to our angle, to our right angle. So then the side that's always the opposite to the right angle would be known as the hypotenuse. So then in this case, the ones we're going to be using are going to be our hypotenuse and our adjacent side. So then I'm looking for the trig function that is going to be A and H. So in this case, we have A and H, so we're going to be using the K. So then I'm going to go ahead and start off with cosine. And open my parentheses, I'll go ahead and put our angle, which is 55. And we're going to go ahead and make that equal to our adjacent side over our hypotenuse. So then adjacent in this case measures 4. Hypotenuse is what we're finding. So I have 4 over x. So then our goal in this case is to isolate our variable, our x. So I'm going to go ahead and do the opposite, which is multiply by x to both sides. Because I want to go ahead and bring my x to the top. I don't want to have it on the bottom. So this cancels out our x's. And we have x times cosine of 55 degrees equals 4. Now, from here, we still need to isolate our x. So what we have to do now is that we're going to go ahead and divide everything by cosine of 55 degrees. So divided by cosine of 55 degrees. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this on both sides. So cosine of 55 degrees. So then in this case, x equals whatever value we get when we do 4 over cosine of 55 degrees. So then I'm going to go ahead and bring out the calculator, and I'll go ahead and bring it on the side. And we said that we need to start off with a function, but I do want to go ahead and create a fraction first. And we have the 4 on top. Now on the bottom is where our trig function is going to be. So I'm going to go to function, and I'm going to go ahead and press on the cosine, which is COS, and go back to main. So then I'm going to go ahead and put 55. And we get an approximation of 6.97 if we round to 2 decimal places. So then in this case, x is approximately 6.97. And this is the measurement of the side, which is the side DE. So then DE is approximately 6.97. And that would